Child, he left Florida. Florida got the best weather to me. Some people don't like that it rains randomly, but I love Florida weather.
What a switch.
Right, it's like it's similar to the Caribbean. You know, I love that. To cold weather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what makes him come back?
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, babe?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 100K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Oh my God!
Sorry, is this real?
Yeah, that's real. It's a
what is that?
desiccated penguin. That's a 100-year-old penguin.
100-year-old
penguin.
Do they grow and live for that long, or
what?
Like, was this killed?
Did they stuff it?
Yeah, like I've never
the
seen
whole body.
A penguin sleeping.
Well, it ain't sleeping.
Oh, he's sleeping for a long time.
For a long time. He older than us.
100 years old. Do they grow that old, or that's just how long he preserved it?
That's how long they preserved it. I mean, it's just like when they do the deer hunting and all that. It's just the whole thing.
Why is this laying on the table? I got so many questions.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
We started off bad.
That's disgusting. And you guys left this in your museum?
We don't judge.
Some of the earliest Antarctic explorers lived here between 1911 and 1917.
Things are pretty much as intact as when they left. It's kind of hallowed ground for explorers to see how fast they departed and how they left everything behind.
This was the true age of exploration.
Robert Falcon Scott aimed to be the first to reach the South Pole, and his team made this hut their home base.
So he was very much interested in science as well as exploration. They had all kinds of experiments here, meteorological, biological, and geological observations.
Scott actually made it, but a Norwegian beat him there, and then he froze to death on the way back.
We learned all this.
Wow.
Living here was pretty rough.
Seal blubber. Gross.
And in some ways, it still is.
But despite its hostility, people are still drawn to this desolate continent today.
Definitely.
What is living here like now? Who comes here? And why?
I want to say I don't know if I showed you this footage, but it's called the something passage. I don't remember what it was, but it was on TikTok and I showed you. Yes, I be on TikTok a little bit.
A lot. A lot.
It don't be that much. I go on there for like research reasons. I don't just go on there just to scroll.
Right.
Anyway, something about Drake's Passage. Something along those lines where the waves are like really, really hard to get across to get to Antarctica. I think that's this. I don't know.
Yeah.
But y'all know we say like if it's somewhere that's really interesting, we say that we would love to come visit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could do that passage. No.
Hey, look.
That's too much.
On top of it being cold.
Right.
We ain't used to that type of weather.
Right. It's literally ice everywhere.
Like literally. But
it's more than snow.
There's some conspiracy about Antarctica as well. So, yeah.
All right, fresh bagels, guys.
While living in Antarctica for a month, we experienced basically two very different lifestyles. I set this up all by myself. One in the remote field camps. I'm pretty proud. The other in what residents affectionately call the town, McMurdo Station.
Yeah.
I will be there.
This 105-building station was established in the 50s, and today houses around 900 people in summer.
And it's got just about everything. Dorms, offices, a hospital, fire station, waste treatment plant, weather office, vehicle maintenance shop, and 24/7 pizza.
If you're gonna get a slice of pizza 20 minutes before dinner time, I'm at least gonna shame you about it. And it's all here to support science. Stuff like research on penguins, seals, volcanoes, climate science, weird-looking glaciers, even fish.
Oh, them big old
McMurdo
fish.
provides logistical support for science across Western Antarctica and the South Pole.
But most people in this town aren't scientists.
Oh man, this is the best place in the world to be a trash man. No flies, no rats, nothing rots. You know, it's frozen, doesn't even really stink.
Right.
They are the people who handle the trash. They're the cooks, the mechanics.
Without us, without support people, there would be no science. You need this big population of 700 to 1,000 people to support maybe 300 scientists, because you've got to get them where they need to go. You've got to get their equipment, their food, their water, and so forth.
They're essential for the science to happen. But a lot of them never even get to leave the station, which looks and feels sort of like an aging mining town. So it's hard to see on the surface what's so appealing about this place.
People either come down their first season and say, that's it, it's a bucket list thing, and then they never come back. And there's others that just come back year after year after year. It's either just out of curiosity or adventure, or, you know, they just get into the community and stay with the community. I never thought I'd be doing this. I left a pretty good job to come down here, so, you know, it was, and I stayed. I keep coming back.
What was your previous job?
I worked on the space shuttle, Kennedy Space Center, Florida.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Space shuttle to snowmobiles?
Yeah.
Child, he left Florida. Florida got the best weather to be. Some people don't like that it rains randomly, but I love Florida weather.
What a switch.
Right, it's like it's
know
similar
about
to the
that.
Caribbean. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that. To cold weather.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what makes him come back?
That's the big question. Again, then it's showing there's not much that's out there in this location that they're at to want to come back, because it's such a minefield, they said. So I'm like, what are we doing out here, y'all? What we doing?
Right. What will be interesting to me, like when I'm reading research articles and things like that, is when they start drilling. Because in my mind, I'm like, Lord, please don't start drilling. I mean, don't drill too much.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I'm not going to go in that topic, but y'all know.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of...
That's really, you must really like
In a way, McMurdo kind of operates like a college campus. All of your basic needs, like meals and housing, are taken care of.
You can do more with your social time here than anywhere else in the world, because you're not buying groceries, you're not buying gas, you're not paying bills. You see more live music here than I do almost anywhere else,
like
and then I get to eat 3 meals a day with 8 of my close friends, you know, and
I like that.
So it's
few
it's
weeks-
obvious that weather conditions can still be beneficial depending upon where you're at.
Right.
Obviously.
Well, they're so remote. You know, like
Basic,
they can't order groceries.
Mm-hmm.
The food is taken care of. They don't have to.
Travel too far to go do something.
Yeah, they don't have to really worry about the things that anybody anywhere else in the world will worry about.
Right.
You know, I like that.
We
Save
spent
money.
here, we found that the bottom of the world is actually a pretty social place.
Yeah, there's a lot of people to come here to escape people. You know? Yeah. It's not that great of a place to escape people, honestly.
And it turns out, on a continent where there's no cell phone service, you get to know people on a whole different level.
Yeah, I've noticed that. No
Carlo?
cell phones.
Who was your teenage crush?
Hillary Duff.
Hillary, huh? Okay.
That's okay.
While McMurdo Station can be the social and logistical hub of Antarctica, the science it supports can happen in much more remote and isolated environments.
Probably the first thing you'll notice once the helicopter goes away is how quiet it is. It's like absolutely just super quiet out there. You really are out there with just your team.
This is where we encountered the second Antarctican lifestyle.
Out in the remote field camps, you often live in a tent, cook your own food, even poop in a bucket and bring it back to town.
You will be pretty amazed at how gusty it can get out there. Yeah, you got to keep your wits about you. You can't put anything down on the ground without expecting it to blow away at any moment.
On the ice,
Makes sense.
you have to watch out for deadly hidden cracks. And of course, it's freezing cold and windy.
It's a strange environment
How cold is it though?
to want to go and spend
I
months
don't
away
think
from
nobody
everyone.
mentioned how cold it is.
degrees
Yeah. I
or
want to know like
Fahrenheit,
what's the
whatever.
negativity and you know what I'm saying? How negative it is. Antarctica is in its negatives, of course.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't think about the cracks.
Yeah, need to have
I mean,
a.
one crack, you're gone.
But I've
What
seen
happened
people swim. I don't know what it's called, but like when they do the whole world thing and they swimming across the whole world,
Not across the world, across the oceans.
like they go to one ocean
Yeah,
to another.
yeah.
They do that in the Arctic.
I don't know.
That's some
I
cold
don't-
water.
Yeah, that's cold.
It's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
And you know and everything you know in the pursuit of something.
In addition to completing their work, whether that be scientific research or logistical support for that research, the teams have to, well, survive.
Basically.
And the environment makes everything exponentially
What are
harder.
we doing?
Nothing ever works exactly how you want it to.
Everything.
And so
is
there's all
the
these
same.
different challenges. The technology for us is always a challenge. We had a software glitch. We actually really don't know what happened. But things like that.
See the drilling.
Oh yeah.
I understand it.
Working here is like going up the down escalator. You have to push a little bit harder, or else it's just going to push you back down again.
Louisiana State
And so things are breaking all the time.
Saw that.
It's cold, so things snap, things freeze up. You have to make that extra push in order to make things work. Time to get serious.
There we go.
But why do science unless you absolutely love what you're studying? I mean, it's so consuming sometimes. Like, I think, you have to be really passionate and really enjoy. Because this is grueling sometimes.
Yeah,
This is
it can
really
be
grueling.
miserable.
So I think you have to have the love.
Yeah. That's
But
what it's about.
despite the challenges, or perhaps because of them, comes an addictive sense of satisfaction.
But I always tell people it becomes more and more like work all the time. And that's just a joke. It's not true.
No one.
I don't get it.
It's not more and more like work all the time. I still enjoy it. I actually enjoy bringing new people down,
Yeah.
and then you
That's
see
the
how they
best.
react, right?
Yeah.
It's someone to LSU.
We came
had
to
that.
Antarctica
Come on,
to
bro.
report on the
That's what's up.
research being conducted down here. But the people we met were just as fascinating.
There's something about remote research that really appeals to me, and I don't know what it is.
It was the hardest thing I'd ever done in the most beautiful place I could imagine.
It's a bit less dangerous than it was for the first explorers, and there's a lot more support. But this place still has a powerful allure.
They say that when you shake the planet, all the weird stuff falls to the bottom. I guess I'm one of the weird ones.
Oh, this must be the when they just.
You got pictures from all of them.
Oh, okay.
Give them a show.
Entertainment. That's what's up. So we're gonna stop the vid right here, you guys. Antarctica, definitely different. So
Yes.
it looked like everybody went down to experience it.
Yeah, and the science of our planet.
And the science, yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. It's very, very interesting. Again, I understand why they do the drilling. It's just some things I'd rather just not know.
Yeah, some scary things can pop off.
Yeah, yeah.
But and then they didn't speak about it, but I know it gets stupid dark.
Ooh, at night.
I know it get dark, and that wind picks up and all, and then them tents. So they showed the bright side of it, but I know they had some uncomfortable moments that they had to deal with.
Yes,
It's cold, y'all. That is cold weather.
Yes, definitely. They didn't even talk about the weather.
They wasn't bothered probably.
Guess
I
not.
mean, they made a small mention of
Yeah.
it.
Love to see Louisiana anywhere.
Facts. Shout out, man. He pulled a long look. I know he know the difference between the good weather and the bad weather.
Yes.
So to be out there, he probably going through it.
Definitely different. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. Send in your reaction request through our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.